Deion Sanders' powerful message on Travis Hunter's Jacksonville move after Liam Cohen's final verdict on two-way position. Deion Sanders doesn't just talk the talk. He walks it like a proud father on a mission. Whether it's lifting up Jimmy Horn Jr. after his father's incarceration or holding the locker room together with conviction and culture, Coach Prime leads with more than just a whistle. He leads with heart. And with Travis Hunter, it's more than coaching. It's personal. From day one, Sanders has hyped Hunter more than even his own sons. He stood with him through every storm, be it on the field or off. No wonder people call Hunter his fourth son. From Jackson State to the Jacksonville Jaguars, the journey wasn't just a career arc, it was a dream fulfilled. And no one feels more at peace about it than the man who saw it coming from the start. Just when Travis Hunter should have been celebrating the biggest moment of his life, his Heisman win, it turned into a storm of negativity. Online trolls went after his wife, Leanna Lynn, for not standing during his big moment. What should have been his highlight became an emotional low point. And worse, his NFL dreams suddenly felt like they were slipping. But when everything seemed to be crumbling, Deion Sanders stood firm. "I want you to know this in front of everybody. You know we love you. We got you. We appreciate you. You are him," Sanders told Hunter, reminding him that he wasn't alone. And just like that, the next chapter began, with Travis Hunter going second overall to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Coincidence? Or just another case of Prime's belief becoming reality? That's exactly what Deion Sanders revealed on the Say What Needs to Be Said podcast while reflecting on the dream he and Travis shared. It's like the two-way star actually made his move to the pros happen. Remember how just days before the draft, he was looking for houses on Zillow in Jacksonville? For the Buffalo's head coach, Hunter's success has always seemed perfectly planned out. Everything we talked about, everything we planned, it happened. I'm talking about a script. Before he even committed as a son, I said, "If you just do this, this is what's going to happen." He added, "You would have been a pro, but not a Heisman Trophy winner. You'd have been this, but not that. So it's time for us to make a change." And several of my young men went with me from Jackson, man, but it was for moments like that, man. Like, the second pick in the whole draft, and had everything going like it was supposed to. Would have had 2 top 10 or top 5 picks. No filters, no fluff, just a man backing his players like family. People often catch the lighthearted banter between Hunter and Sanders, like when Hunter sneaks off with Prime shoe collection, but behind the laughs is a powerful journey. And it wasn't always sunshine between them. When I first talked to him, I was like, "I don't care who he is. I don't want to go there," Travis Hunter once said, recalling Sanders' early recruitment pitch. But as I talked to him more, it was like, "Oh, this might be the place I want to go. He's more than just a coach. He's a father," he added. That shift, from skepticism to deep trust, has shaped Hunter's entire career. And Sanders, once the NFL's ultimate two-way threat, sees a bit of himself in Hunter. Deion played both receiver and cornerback back in the day, even suiting up as a wideout for the Cowboys in '96. Hunter's journey is starting to mirror that rare versatility. It's no wonder comparisons have been drawn to legends like Chuck Bednarik, Roy Green, and Charles Woodson. But betting on a two-way player at the NFL level? That's risky. And the Jacksonville Jaguars aren't taking it lightly. Jaguars coach Liam Cohen sets the boundary for Travis Hunter. If there's one thing to know about Travis Hunter, it's that he lives to play both ways. Offense, defense, he wants it all. But head coach Liam Cohen isn't ready to let that happen all at once. Playing on both sides in the NFL isn't just hard, it's almost unheard of. That's why Cohen is being smart. Hunter won't be playing both sides of the ball in the same practice session. The plan? Rotate him between roles carefully so he doesn't burn out. This isn't new advice either. Cam Newton warned Hunter about this exact scenario. Newton has repeatedly emphasized how draining a two-way role can be, even for elite athletes. Let him play both sides. And then if he struggles, have a realization to say, "Hey, even though your competitiveness wants you to play two ways, you're not helping us. You're becoming a liability," Newton once said. Honest, blunt, and probably what Hunter needs to hear. Hunter, of course, is still committed to proving himself in both roles. But Cohen isn't letting emotions steer the ship. In season, he's going to probably have to, just because it's the way practices are kind of organized, Cohen explained. He's definitely going to have to do that. I envision maybe a third down day in the season where he's playing receiver, but he's also going to have to go get some reps on defense and be able to do some of those things. It will come up, absolutely, Cohen said. So, the dream isn't dead, it's just on hold. The Jaguars want Hunter to succeed, but they also want to be careful. Cohen even acknowledged the mental toll it would take if they threw him into everything too soon. He's getting a lot of the mental, and it would probably be unfair to put him out on the grass and do both and ask him to go do that and see success. That's fair. Because as special as Hunter is, the NFL is a different beast. Still, it's not like he hasn't proven himself. Last season in college, he stacked up 96 receptions for 1,258 yards and 15 touchdowns. On defense, he logged 25 solo tackles. That kind of production doesn't happen by accident. Cohen's current strategy is clear: don't overload Hunter early. Let him master each role separately. When the season hits full swing, yes, he'll have to play both ways. But for now, one step at a time. This isn't about limiting his potential. It's about maximizing it long term. And that's where the Real challenge begins. Hunter's used to going all in. He thrives on high-pressure, high-volume situations. But the Jaguars are teaching him how to pace, how to plan, and how to prolong his career. As questions arise about whether he can handle 100-plus snaps in a pro game, the Jaguars are saying, let's not find out the hard way. Learning from Shedeur Sanders' critics, Julian Lewis makes cryptic statement with big personal news. Tattoo culture runs deep in CFB, a bold mark of identity and loyalty. Back in April 2024, former Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh made headlines by getting inked with the Wolverines' perfect 15-0 season, a striking M and 15-0 on his shoulder during the ring ceremony. It wasn't just a tattoo, it was a pledge etched in skin. Michigan players like Braden McGregor and Will Johnson carry the tradition proudly, turning their tattoos into personal trophies. Over in Colorado, the culture thrives just as fiercely. Former WR Xavier Weaver sported the Buffalo's logo and his number as a badge of honor. Northern Colorado's Dominic Gunn wears his story through detailed ink, blending art with identity. Now, a freshman QB in Colorado, Julian Lewis, is stepping into this legacy, carrying the torch of pride and passion through tattoos. While most of the city cheered at the 45th annual Boulder 10K, Lewis was chasing a different kind of greatness. At just 17, he posted a viral video of himself hex bar squatting 6 45-pound plates in CU's indoor facility, a raw display of power and dedication. His caption? Short but fierce. Ain't nobody in the building, but there's somebody in the building. Now, Juju is turning heads again with a bold tattoo revealed just ahead of his freshman season. So, the hype is real, and the journey has only just begun. On May 31st, Julian Lewis dropped a sneak peek on Instagram that got Buffalo fans buzzing. The story showed off his fresh new tattoo, a striking Joker piece inked by artist Joshua Buttieres. Tattooed the Joker on my dog at Julian Lewis 10, the new star quarterback for the Cubs. One more session to finish this one, my dog's about to get blasted, stay tuned, wrote Lewis. The bold ink fits Juju's fearless vibe perfectly, signaling he's ready to make a serious mark both on and off the field. The vibe got even stronger with the background track on Julian's story, Key Glocks Made Away. And the lyrics hit hard. I've been up, down bad, snaked out / it don't even matter cause I still made my way up, yeah. That raw energy perfectly captures Juju's grind and resilience. No matter the setbacks, he's rising fast. The music and ink together send a powerful message. Julian Lewis is here to dominate, on his own terms. However, the most intriguing part is the cryptic new tattoo. Almost like Lewis is embracing a villain arc before even taking a single snap. It feels like he's learned from Shedeur Sanders' journey, who faced intense scrutiny as Deion Sanders' spotlight shined bright on him at Colorado. Shedeur's resilience in handling criticism off the field seems to have inspired Juju, who knows all eyes will be on him too. The bond between Lewis and Shedeur runs deep. They share not only a team, but a mindset forged in pressure and expectation. Juju's tattoo is more than ink, it's a statement. He's ready to own the narrative, no matter the heat. We know Julian Lewis is stepping into Colorado's QB spotlight with a clear mission: to build on Shedeur Sanders' legacy. He told Shedeur, "You left huge shoes to fill, but I promise to work to leave at CU Buffs football even better than I found it." Sanders, who led CU to a 9-4 season, has mentored Lewis on handling pressure and expectations. So, their bond is strong, built on respect and shared goals. Now, Lewis is ready to carry the torch and make his own mark at Colorado. Look, five-star QBs come and go, but Juju Lewis is different. This summer, while most are traveling, he's grinding in Boulder. No flights back to Georgia. Locked in and laser-focused, Juju knows he's got work to do after reclassifying. At just 17, he's outworking everyone. Even a citywide shutdown can't stop his hustle. Corey Phillips said it best, stating, "The work won't do itself." Juju isn't just another five-star name. He's a force ready to make his mark at a peak inside Julian Lewis mindset. Let's not forget, Julian Lewis should still be in HS. But already, he sounds like a seasoned pro. "My biggest takeaway so far has been the extra time you need to spend on football," Lewis said during spring camp. Adding, "You have to be here, get the extra time with the GAs. The scouting wasn't as challenging in high school, and the plays weren't as deep." Lewis might not be the Buffs QB1 just yet. Liberty transfer Kydon Salter took the lead during spring, but Juju's work ethic is impossible to ignore. The energy in the quarterback room hasn't been this electric since Sifo Lufau. Whether he starts in 2025 or not, Lewis is already setting the tone for Coach Prime's culture, obsessed with greatness and ready to rise. Now, Colorado fans have plenty to be excited about. The Buffs struggled last season with inconsistency and losses. They had trouble finding a steady offensive rhythm. They fell to Nebraska 28-10 and got out-muscled too many times. Now, the offensive line is stronger. Moreover, Juju Lewis, a QB who lives and breathes football, has arrived. Together, they signal a new era for Colorado. While Week 1 starts are still undecided, Juju is already laying the foundation with relentless work in the weight room. The Juju era is coming, and it might arrive sooner than expected.